Alright, today's topic, mods you don't need, Volume 2. Today I'm going to talk about the electric supercharger. The initial clip you saw was a pathetic demonstration of your typical electric supercharger on the market. I guess I'm supposed to be impressed that it could blow strips of paper like a typical electric fan, the type of electric fan you use in the summer to try to keep cool. Electric supercharger manufacturers claim anywhere from 15 to a 60 horsepower gain. They charge anywhere from $50 to $600. A big scam, one of the biggest scams in the automotive industry. If you have no shame and you don't care about ripping people off, get into the electric supercharger market. Check it out. Here's one right here. Here's an eBay company. Look how many sold. This eBay company sells electric superchargers for like 50 bucks. He has sold more than 225 electric superchargers, and this is just one listing. So there's literally tens of thousands of people on the road running with the electric supercharger. And you know what? That's a shame. You know, because the car hobby is really fun, and it's fun to mod your car, and it's a shame that these guys are getting scammed. So we're going to talk about that today. If you haven't gotten an electric supercharger yet, if you were thinking about it and happened to run into this video, save yourself the money. Save your money, buy yourself something nice. Don't get scammed into this. I'm going to explain this the best I can in non-scientific terms. There are plenty of YouTube engineers, plenty of experts on here who could get all technical with you. You know, that's what the comment boxes are for. If you're one of those YouTube scientist, engineer, car expert guys, leave a comment as fucking scientific as you want. I'm going to explain it in simple terms. Alright, let's take an electric supercharger. If you have one, you know, whatever. If you don't, you know, just look at that demo of it blowing strips of paper. Now, if you put your hand out and put the electric charger in front of your hand, how much force do you think that's creating? Now, drive 75 miles per hour, stick your hand out of the window. I'm sure we all have done that. I've done it, you know, whatever. If you do that, don't lose your hand. Don't fucking hit your hand on a damn pole or anything. But stick your hand out of the window at 75 miles per hour. See how much it's trying to force your hand back? Now let's take a car like a Trans Am WS6 with a ram air hood. A Trans Am WS6 with a ram air hood. You know, think about that pressure when you stick your hand out of the window at high speeds. Now a ram aired hooded Trans Am gets an additional, I believe, 15 horsepower over the stock ratings. Like if you take a normal Trans Am and you take one with a ram air hood, I believe you're getting a 15 horsepower boost. Same thing with the Mustang Mach-1. It has a functional ram air hood, shaker hood. Same thing, it's adding like 10 horsepower. Not a lot, but something extra. Now, do you think that little electric fan is going to add 10 to 60 horsepower? No, we're taking a ram air hood and they add a legit 10 to 15 horsepower. Do you think that little electric fan that's blowing strips of paper, do you think that's going to add 15 horsepower? No, it's a big scam. You know, and it fools a lot of people. It's loud, it sounds cool, you know, it sounds like a hair dryer, it sounds like your car's packing something extra under the hood. But, you know, they just simply don't work. I've seen other demonstrations of these things, like, you know, blowing a log across the floor, like a little fire starter log. You know, like I said, stick your hand out of the window when the car's moving. It adds, you know, it generates a lot more force than that. Stick a log on top of your hood. You know, if you have a truck, you know, if you break your windshield, if you actually try this, I'm not responsible for damages to your truck, but stick a log right in front of the hood of your truck if it has a flat hood. Drive 75 miles per hour. Now, is that like log rolling off your hood? Is it gonna blow off your hood? Probably. That's my non-scientific explanation of an electric supercharger. Like I said, if you're one of the millions of YouTube experts on here, feel free to, you know, add your 2 cents. But it's, you know, if you want to be entertained, if you've always known these were a scam, the testimonials are great. It's fun to read the testimonials on these things. They're quite enjoyable. But other than that, man, if, you know, you were thinking about getting one, save your 50 to $600. You know, buy yourself a nice Happy Meal. You know, don't fall for this stuff. You know, I know it's fun to mod cars, but you know, horsepower costs a lot of money. You know, you gotta save up for an actual supercharger, a real one, a real turbo, some headers. Get anything. Get a K&N filter even. Those actually might add a horsepower or two. Electric supercharger, you're not gonna add anything. You're just gonna waste your money to these companies that, you know, are just scamming you. You know, it's good to make a buck, but it's not cool to scam people. Spend your money on companies that actually sell a legit product. Alright everyone, kick ass, be safe, and take it easy.